would the WHO consider Taiwan's membership?
And his name is John Cena!
你随时可以开始，头先低下来。
光复香港时代革命。
John Cena!
Why do you keep using this? A lot
Because
of
it
people
comes
say
from
it's
China.
racist.
It's not racist at all. No, not at all. It comes from China.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and John Cena has fallen. John Cena has enjoyed a overwhelmingly positive reception as the everyman, the soldier guy, the Mr. America. He's even in the ad campaign called We Are America, where it's kind of this progressive spotlight on the melting pot. It's fine. But John Cena is also a Hollywood actor, which means he's a chump, which means he is what he wants you to think he is. And he literally just betrayed his country, the fight for democracy. He has betrayed Taiwan, Hong Kong, and the millions being held against their will in China right now by bending the knee and speaking Mandarin to apologize to the Chinese people for the heinous crime of just calling Taiwan a country. That's what he did. This man recorded himself begging, pleading for forgiveness from China for simply referring to Taiwan as a country. I'm not joking. This story is actually multi-layered, and I'm going to get into all that just after a huge shout out from this video sponsor. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Sheath. That's right, I'm doing an underwear ad. Look at me now, Mom. I understand you've been wearing the same boxers, the same briefs, the same jockeys for your whole life. In fact, I think I had been too. But when Sheath approached me with this new cool design that keeps all of everything separate and reduces skin-on-skin contact, I knew that it was time for an upgrade. Sheath is boxers that are designed to keep your balls off your leg. Listen, fellas, I'm just being honest here. Sheath has 3 individual compartments to keep everything down there separate, cool, and comfortable. Traditional boxer briefs are barbaric and invented during the Neanderthal era. Sheath has a modern ergonomic design intended to prevent skin-on-skin contact for long durations, which can build up heat and sweat. Sheath prevents all of that. It's the holy grail of underwear. And the best thing is, they were invented by a US Army soldier who came up with the idea for Sheath during his second tour in Iraq, where it's hot as heck and the boys needed to breathe. Look, all I'm saying is, give them a try. What have you got to lose?
What do you have to lose?
If you click the link in the description or pinned comment down below, you're going to save 20% off. That's sheathunderwear.com/thequartering. Trust me, you'll be doing your balls a favor. That's right. In a video where I'm calling John Cena a sellout, I'm shilling underwear. America. Now that's American. Look, I understand that when you're dealing with a global economy, there are things that you have to maybe look the other way on. I'm not forgiving it. I'm just saying I understand. And Fast and Furious 9 has already broken records, but seeing poor word of mouth in China. It still did like 100 million, 123 million in China in just 2 days, accounting for 80% of the total box office. Its premiere day box office reached 317 million yuan, while, or is it yen, yuan? I don't care. Dollars. Dang it all. Its premiere day's box office, yep, and other films, it did fine. Yeah, Fast and Furious 9 is shorter, Top Godzilla vs. Kong. This isn't what that's about. John Cena recorded himself speaking Mandarin, which he had learned from what I understand from wrestling in China. The apology came fast and furious. Former professional wrestler turned actor John Cena, who is appearing in F9, Fast and Furious 9, apologized on Tuesday to his Chinese audience for referring to Taiwan as a country, saying, "I'm very, very sorry about my mistake. I apologize. I apologize. I'm very sorry." And I'm going to show you the video because it is absolutely pathetic. It is just the opposite of American. Look, I don't have any problem with Chinese citizens. I don't. I know they won't see this video, but I don't. I have a huge problem with your government, and I like democracy. So I support Hong Kong. I support Taiwan. I support immediate sanctions on China to close the concentration camps that are filled with Muslims. And I don't think that that's a controversial take. It's just not. And let's say I had the option to reverse those things. Okay, if I had the option to reverse and like apologize for those takes, and I got 5 times as much money as I make on YouTube now, 10, I'd never, ever, ever do it. Just wouldn't do it. Will I sell underwear to my viewers? Yeah. Will I support communism? That's a hard no. In an interview with Taiwanese broadcaster to promote the new Fast and Furious film earlier this month, Cena, speaking Mandarin, said, "Taiwan is the first country that can watch Fast and Furious 9, sparking a firestorm of criticism in one of Hollywood's largest international markets." His comments triggered immediate backlash in China, which considers Taiwan a self-governing island state, part of its territory. So for those of you that don't understand, China simply considers Taiwan to not be independent. They do not acknowledge Taiwan as a country. Cena on Tuesday posted a video on the Chinese social media site Weibo saying he's sorry and professing his love for China. I mean, this thing is so pathetic. "Hi, China. I'm John Cena. I'm in the middle of Fast and Furious 9 promotions, and I'm doing a lot of interviews. I made a mistake in one of my interviews," he said. "I made one mistake. I have to say something very, very, very important now. I love and respect China and Chinese people. I'm very, very sorry about my mistake. I apologize. Please forgive. I'm so very sorry. You must understand that I really, really respect China and the Chinese people. My apologies. See you." What a pathetic, spineless loser. And of course, apologies are pointless because however many Chinese netizens were unsatisfied with the gesture because Cena stopped short of saying that Taiwan is actually part of China. So you must go all the way. "I still didn't say that Taiwan is China. Is it so difficult?" one user wrote under his post. "Actually, it's better to post a video and directly say that Taiwan is part of China. What's the point of apologizing?" posted another user. "Please say Taiwan is part of China in Chinese. Otherwise, we will not accept." Good. Good. I hope China blocks his movie. I hope Taiwan blocks his movie. And I hope this has a deep financial impact on the franchise. Maybe someone gave you the wrong information, which led you to say those words in the interview. Now it's been corrected in time. Taiwan province belongs to China, and it's never been an independent country, one user said. Cena, who learned Mandarin to help his wrestling promotions in China, has more than 600,000 followers on Weibo. F9, directed by Taiwanese-born Justin Lin, is seeing success at the box office. Think about your director, bro. Think about your director. Born in Taiwan, and you're just out here cucking him. Now, this film doesn't open in the United States until June 25th. I want you to make sure you do not pay to see this movie. And I don't care if you want to see it. If you want to see Fast and Furious 9, There's a lot of ways to see it without giving John Cena and his Chinese bootlicking your money. Look at this thing. This is the actual video. I'm very sorry for my mistake. I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry. Like, is there a dude pointing a weapon at him and the others on the outside of the window? Now, you can love and respect Chinese people. You shouldn't love and respect China because it's garbage socialism, communism, and you know, they have camps of people there. Like we just talked about yesterday, Hollywood press is starting to push back against you know, licking the boot for China. And you know what? Western markets should not be so quick to forgive them. Joining a long list of celebrities and companies that have profusely apologized after taking an errant step through China's political minefields, Mr. Cena posted a video apology in Mandarin on Weibo, a Chinese social network. Beijing considers Taiwan, a self-ruled democratic island, to be a breakaway province and claims it as part of China. Referring to it as a country is often an offensive assertion in China. Guess what? Taiwan's a country. Hong Kong's a country. Where matters of sovereignty and territory are passionate issues driven by a strong sense of nationalism. Mr. Cena apologized for the statement he made in an interview with Taiwanese broadcasters. He told the reporter in Mandarin, Taiwan is the first country that can watch. Western companies and celebrities that do business in China, and it can be very big business, especially for entertainment, are often forced to walk a political tightrope to not offend Chinese sensibilities. For many, this is achieved by staying as far away from politics as possible, steering clear of questions about Xinjiang or pro-democracy protests in Hong Kong, or the status of Taiwan and Tibet. The consequences for those who dabble in Chinese politics have been made clear. The NBA struggled to contain a fierce backlash when Daryl Morey, the general manager of the Houston Rockets, tweeted support of Hong Kong. By the way, that's why I don't support the NBA anymore. Well, that was when I finally stepped away after they bent the knee to China. You can walk a fine line. Look, if somebody in China wants to watch my videos or buy my merch, cool. But I don't agree with your government, and you cannot agree with mine too. That's fine. But there's walking a tightrope, and then there's apologizing and reinforcing anti-democracy, anti-democratic notions. There's being a capitalist, being a multimillionaire, John Cena, movie star, that just wouldn't exist in China. It's absurd. Gap, which made a t-shirt that omitted Taiwan, parts of Tibet and the islands in South China Sea from a map of China's on the shirt design. The luxury brands Versace and Coach said in 2019 that they all made mistakes when they produced t-shirts that identified Hong Kong as countries. You know that China just is the #1 source of counterfeit Versace and Coach and all that stuff, right? You get that, right? Where are these people's spines? Absolutely pathetic. And of course, if you look at John Cena, you're having, you know, he's getting a lot of pushback now on Twitter. John Cena to John Cena after calling Taiwan a country. I love and respect China and Chinese people. I'm so very sorry about my mistake. What a joke. You are communist China's puppet. Shame on you. Taiwan is one of the best countries in the world. Wait, maybe. I stand with Taiwan, though, and Hong Kong. Absolutely pathetic, cowardly, spineless garbage from John Cena. Hope you enjoyed this video, though. Make sure to check out Sheath, keep your junk cool, and support the channel. Give him a try. If you don't like him, you can always send him back. Give him a try. Talk to you again real soon.